Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital and welcome to a new video right here on Stellar. It's a cryptocurrency project that I haven't covered a lot in 2025, but I have started covering it a little bit more here in the last, recently, right? So in the last couple of weeks, I've covered Stellar a little bit more often because we are, in my opinion, at a crucial, or at least a very interesting price level, right? So that is something I tend to do. That when a coin is actually at an interesting price level, or a price level that I'm personally looking at a lot as well, I make these videos because these videos are also a little bit of a diary to me, right? I mean, when I make these videos and I can talk about these coins for a couple of minutes, it gives me personally a better idea of what's going on with the price as well. So that's what I wanted to do in this video as well. And if you're interested in that, consider subscribing. That's also something I did. The continued videos, for example, on Ondo, in which we spoke about this support level right here at 75 cents a lot, and that has worked out quite well. I think XLM is at a similar level, right? I mean, XLM right now is at a major support level in general right here, so that is between, I would say, 24 and 25 cents. So far, we have been holding that. I mean, if we look at the higher time frames, at least, right? So on the 3-day time frame, we're holding that. Now, one of the indicators I was looking at personally for some support was this trend line right here. If I can get it, thank you. Was this trend line, and the trend line has failed to hold, but ultimately for me that doesn't matter enough for me to tell you that the entire idea has been invalidated, right? We still have a very strong support level, and we still, I mean, even though I removed the trend line right now, and even though we broke down below that on the daily time frame with the move yesterday, that doesn't say everything, right? We could still very much reclaim that trend line and rally up higher, and the two main reasons why I think we can actually have a rally like that. Well, the three reasons, to be fair. But the third one is a little bit less certain, potentially. But first of all, is that the fundamentals for Stellar have been quite good, right? So I've spoken about this in all of my last videos, but since the middle of May, the TVL for Stellar has almost doubled. And now, I don't think fundamentally Stellar is the best project, right? We have a total value locked of about $88 million. Excluding Franklin Templeton, which seems to have about $400 million locked up on Stellar as well. But that's not major, right? That doesn't make it one of the biggest networks, but there is growth, right? There is growth in the network, in the fundamentals. There's improvement in the fundamentals while the price moves down. And that's interesting, especially if you combine that with a major support level like the one we're at right now, 25 cents, which was the main support level that held us right here at the beginning of March. It was the main support level that held us the 2 times in February right here. And that's also the main key level that we reclaimed right here after the bearish deviation at the beginning of April before starting a rally. So major support level, and then outside of that, I also think that that XRP is, or at least that XRP has a good chance to rally soon as well. All right, and we all know that XLM is quite correlated to XRP, so that's another confluence. Why, short term, especially with these fundamentals, like can we still spike down lower? Yes, is a possibility. Right, but ultimately, I do think that this main support level will hold, regardless of the fundamentals. And I think we can have a move up from this support level as well, into that level at 27.5 cents, 28.5 cents, and that's being conservative. But yeah, so those are still my thoughts, but that's a little bit of an update on my thoughts right here on XLM. If you do have any questions, anything, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching, take care, and bye.